Here it goes. Alright. I'll have the whole soda then. How good is the new little intro? The artwork was done by Amy, that's her Twitter. So when I was at school with Liam and our other friend Andrew, who is the unofficial third member of World of the Orange. So there was the three of us at school, me, Andrew and Liam, and we were like a little gang, but not like a little horrible gang. We weren't like a little gang of evil. We were a gang of mischief. Naughty enough so that the teachers knew our names, but not bad enough that we were being suspended every week and we never got expelled or anything. So I thought I'd list off some of the things what we did in school. There was a time me and Andrew were in art and she left the class and we were like, oh, she's gone. Let's go and nick some of that plaster of Paris stuff and put it on our models that we were making. So we went into the supply cupboard, which, you know, students aren't allowed to go in and stuff. So we went straight in there, we loved it in there. So we got a whole bag of it, like a big cement bag, like a whole bag of this plaster of Paris stuff, which is kind of the same stuff they make casts and things out of. Well, we don't know how much of this we're supposed to use, so let's just put the bag under the tap and fill the whole bag up, and then we can just scoop out what we need for our models. And we put it under the tap, turn the tap on, fill the thing up, mix it up, big old thing, put it back down, and we scoop out maybe a handful each for our thing. That's all we need. So then we realise we've got a whole bag, God knows how much it cost. This is so, we're in trouble. There's plaster of Paris all up the walls because and it went everywhere. And we shit ourselves. We basically realised that we had to get rid of the evidence. So the big bins, the big trash cans that were on the other side of the campus were where we had to get to without being seen by anyone, especially a teacher. So we've grabbed a corner of this thing each and we've run. It's really far away and we're little as well. We've got littler legs than now, and we run and we get halfway there, and who walks out? The vice principal. The vice principal of the whole fucking school walks out, and we're running with this massive bag of what is essentially stolen cement. What are you doing, boys? Oh, Miss Gregson told us to throw this away because it's useless. It doesn't work. Oh, okay, no problem. We'll hurry back. Okay, gone. So we've made it to the thing. We launched this thing into the massive bins. Then we've got to get back. We're cackling, by the way. We're not really well, we were scared, but as soon as we get scared or we're under any sort of pressure, me, Andrew and Liam just crack up laughing. It is the only response that we have. Get back in the classroom, sit down. Teacher comes back in, none the wiser. Never to this day did she ever find out where that stolen bag of plaster of Paris went, or why half the classroom was covered in it. There was the time we had a clay war and convinced the entire class to get involved in the clay war, which led to the destruction of the classroom, the full destruction of the classroom, which then led to us having to come in on the weekend and redecorate the classroom because we destroyed it. We destroyed an entire classroom with clay. We were awful. There was the time me and Andrew were playing that game where you get a ruler and you put a pen on the end and you hit the ruler and it launches the pen across the room. And so we were doing this for like the majority of the time we were in class because who needs learning? That's just really fun for like a 14-year-old boy, is to just hit a pen across the room. And we were doing it for the whole class, and there was another guy sat near us who was called Darren, and he was like, oh guys, can I play? And we were like, no. No, you're not allowed to play with us. We are the elite. You're not allowed to play with us. He was like, oh please, please no play. No, Darren, no. Watch how fun this is though. Until right at the end of class we were like, do you know what? We'll let you have a go. And so anyway, Darren was like, oh thank you so much, I get to have a go. So we set up the ruler with him for the pen and stuff. And now, because it's his only go, and he knows it's his only go, he goes for it. He really, really goes for it. The thing rockets off, but at that precise moment that he hit that ruler, the door on the other side of the room opens up, and in walks a brand new substitute teacher and the vice principal. Again, this woman walks in, opens the door, and the pen just goes poof. I didn't know what to do. I thought that my funny had broken. Nothing was ever going to be as funny as this moment again. He's sent out of class. The vice principal's behind this woman. He is screwed. That teacher is in pain. She's crying. She's walked into a classroom and been smacked in the face with a pen. Oh, there's loads. There's loads of stuff. I could go on. I could go on. I'm ending this shit. Look at my dog. Look at my dog. You stupid lonely bastard. Get some friends.